Hello, welcome to Lemon Steers, where we talk anything and everything entertainment. I'm, of course, Lemon himself, Zeke Lamone, and this is my review for Friday Night SmackDown of September 27th, 2024. But before we get into that, let's get the house clean out of the way, shall we? I'm going to leave a like, comment below, let me know your thoughts on this week's episode of SmackDown, and, of course, hit that subscribe button as it helps me grow into my YouTube career. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, all that out of the way, let's get into the review, shall we? So, I think SmackDown has been absolutely stellar these past couple of weeks, and not just within the main event scene. Now, the main event scene has gotten much more healthier and much more intriguing with some of the storylines that we're playing out, especially surrounding around Cody. Again, going back to Cody doesn't have that much of direction till Roman Reigns gets back, and now we clearly see that. But first, I want to kick off with the women. Naomi versus Bayley. Winner faces Nia Jax at Bad Blood. I just hate this notion of, hey, we're friends, so we don't want to fight each other, and we're going to be reluctant to fight each other. Your job is literally to fight or wrestle or whatever. It is to compete with one another. You can be buddy-buddy, and you can just understand, hey, this is business. We're going to hit each other, and it's a competition. I want to win. I don't know. That whole beginning sequence was just very, very annoying to me. But besides that, I think the match was really good. Very good back and forth. You can tell they're really fond of each other outside of just their character work as well. Bayley gets the win, 1, 2, 3. We're heading to a SummerSlam rematch of Bayley versus Nia Jax at Bad Blood. Naomi looking a little frustrated, as she should. But they make up later on, go, hey, it was just the heat of the moment. We understand. So I just don't, again, it's just back to the beginning of, I'm reluctant to hit you. But also at the end, oh yeah, no, it's just how the business rolls and all that. It's just really infuriating to me. Now, I am really glad that there was just a winner and a loser, because I was very nervous that we were going to do this whole spiel where Nia Jax, or it would have been Tiffany Stratton, since Tiffany and Nia had that really good segment before where she's choking Tiffany, and Nia says, if this ends bad for me, it's going to end very bad for you. And I really thought Tiffany was going to come out, to try to help Nia for which one that she prefers to face at Bad Blood or something, and then it would have got turned into a triple threat match. But no, we're going to keep it to the one-on-one. We're going to get Tiffany versus Naomi next week on SmackDown, and then Nia versus Bayley. The only problem I have with it is that this is obviously a filler defense for Nia. We are building up to when Tiffany is going to turn on Nia Jax, become a big baby face, cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase, and win the title from her, which I assume would be at Survivor Series. I don't know why. I just think Survivor Series is where this all goes down, and then we have a little mini program as we head full throttle into WrestleMania season. But besides, the match was good between Bayley and Naomi. It was good back and forth. Bayley gets the win. Cool. She doesn't get her due justice. Naomi is a very underrated talent. No matter what, though, when we get to Saturday, I am not going to have any doubt in my mind that Nia Jax is going to hold on. They have done good with that with free television defenses with the IC title with Jey Uso and Braun Breaker. I just don't have that same feeling here. But besides that being obvious that it is filler, it was a very good segment. I also really like the Piper Niven versus Michin. I like how Michin has just taken this opportunity. And it's much harder for her on SmackDown than it is for the ladies over on Raw, because they had that whole third hour. They're going to lose that next week. But Michin, with the very limited time that she has had, is slowly climbing the ranks and becoming a real star. And I'm really looking forward to the dumpster match between her and Chelsea Green. I think Michin has done great. I thought the match with Piper Niven was a lot of fun for what it was. It did the job. Michin gets the win. They were teasing the trash can all the way through. That's going to be stinky. Chelsea Green is continuing to be the maximizer of minutes. And Piper Niven just knew what her role was. But really liked everything that we did there. And I really like the focus that the women on SmackDown started to get more, because there, in a lot of ways, the women's division on SmackDown is better than the one on Raw, although the Raw title means more than the SmackDown title. But I do feel like that SmackDown title is starting to climb up a little bit more now that we do have a focused storyline around that title with Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. Again, I just need it to be, no more filler, and it's just pure steak at this point. And I'm just waiting for the Tiffany versus Nia feud now, as opposed to the world title on Raw. We are at the stake. It's Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan, and they're doing a really fine job with it. But overall, everything with the women, really enjoyed what they did this week. on SmackDown. As for the mid-card, we got Andrade versus Carmelo Part 6. Carmelo attacking LA Knight before. They go out for the match, which made the ending pretty obvious to me. Now, this match was a big step up from match 5 to me. This really did feel like Game 6. If you are a sports fan like myself and you've seen a Game 6 of a World Series, the Game 6 of the NBA Finals, or hell, Game 6 of a conference finals in the NBA, where it is pure just leaving it all out on the field. Like a lot of cases, Game 6 is better than Game 7 because you have that one team that's one win away, and then you have the other team that is one win away from being eliminated. And that's just really, truly how it felt throughout this match. And it really resonated off the TV. The crowd absolutely loved it. Again, it was just unfortunate that the ending was pretty obvious. Like, okay, where Melo's going to win, but Melo can't win clean yet because I'm pretty sure they're going to save the clean win for match 7. And they already teased like, hey, we need to get a match 7 between them. It's tied 3-3 because LA Knight comes out to help Carmelo win and gets the 1, 2, 3. But a really good segment there. I am really hoping match 7 gets added to Bad Blood. Come on, Triple H, just break the 5-match rule. Do 6. It's going to be fine. 6 is not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt. I promise. But I also hope we kind of get the triple threat between Andrade, LA Knight, and Carmelo, because Andrade and LA Knight had a nice moment there too, where Andrade's like, you cost me my match, and LA's like, I don't care, I ain't got to apologize to you. And then there was a little bit of a brawl on Twitter. If you see WWE social medias, that they post a video of Andrade and LA Knight continuing the confrontation. So good. It's just really good that they're really building around the mid-card as well. Just need to get some more exposure of it. It is, again, it's just going to be very limited now that both shows are at 2 hours. So that extra TV time to really add depth to the roster is just simply not going to be there. And I just don't know what we're going to do until we get to 2025 when both shows are 3 hours. The more I talk about it, the more I am coming around to both Raw and SmackDown being 3 hours. But yeah, the mid-card stuff has also been really, really good too. But now let's get into the nitty-gritty, the main event scene. Like I said, Cody Rhodes did not have any clear direction until Roman Reigns came back, and it was pretty clear. Like, it wasn't that Cody was going to face Roman. At some point, we will get that rubber match. But the fact that he sided to team with Roman is causing a real conflict between Orton and Kevin Owens, the two people who has had his back the most. And it's just really intriguing. It looks like Kevin's going to get the first fight, and then it will be Orton, because I do think Kevin Owens is a red herring. I do not think Owens is turning heel. Even if he does, he won't turn heel until Survivor Series, when Sami Zayn joins with Roman Reigns. I think that's going to be what breaks Kevin's back. I think Cody, he'll learn to forgive and be like, okay, whatever. But then when he sees Sami team with Roman, that's when he'll break, and then we'll get Sami and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. Now, I'm thinking way too far in advance, but I do think that is where we're heading with, they keep not letting Kevin talk, which leads me to think Crown Jewel, it's Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes round 2, where there is a little bit more meat on there, because Kevin will actually be mad, and he will have that killing instinct to go for the injury, to go for all these different things, and not be so hesitant because we're friends. I don't want to hurt my friend, even though I work in a fighting job. It's so stupid. It's really my only problem with their Bash and Berlin match, and it's my only problem with the women's match that happened earlier on in the show. So I'm really looking forward to those promos. It's insane that Orton is the most reasonable person out of the whole entire room between these three. What a crazy time that we live in. Cody coming out to help still in that tag team match, even though Kevin said, please don't help. And Orton going, I would like your help, because it is going to be 4-on-2 at some point. And then they made it 4-on-3. I think it would have been even crazier if Roman did come out to really even the odds, just to really set the mood. Because I also really like the promo between Orton and Cody, where Orton's like, look, it just don't sit right with me. So please come on out. Let's talk it out and tell me. And Cody's like, look, Roman has never lied. That's a bunch of BS. He has definitely lied. But he goes, he gave me his word. I'm going to trust his word. And, after that, that's all it is. It's just me trying to take down the bloodline for good. That's all there is to this. I do not like Roman Reigns. I don't really care for Roman Reigns. This is purely a business transaction. And then Orton's like, look, it's not a problem until you make it a problem. And I do think it is going to become a problem because I don't think Cody's going to be able to stay out of bloodline business. And again, we're going to have this Roman and Cody thing was like Batman and Superman was like, I don't like you, but I really do respect you. So I will have your back on these things. And then that's where we go to Survivor Series. It is Orton versus Cody, because I do think they're going to beef up Survivor Series quite a bit this year, just to really give it more prestige. Because I think out all the big four PLEs, Survivor Series is the one that's hurting the most, which is why they give it War Games, which is fine. I'm kind of over the I'm not over the War Games format. I'm just over it knowing when it's going to happen. Like, okay, well, I know November we get War Games, so we're going to build to this. But again, overall, the storytelling is fantastic. I mean, even afterwards the match, and Cody and Kevin are arguing with each other, and Orton's going, no, I told him to come out. And Kevin's like, okay, cool. All right, come here. And, they hug, but there's still some deterioration on him. Just really, really good stuff. I love how there's a very clear direction for Cody Rhodes now. Moving forward, because we now know it will be Kevin Owens again, and he'll be working more heel and he'll be more aggressive. And then Orton at some point will snap and turn heel, and heel Orton is the best Orton. I think this is his best face run that he's ever had in the company. But I mean, if he's having his best run as a face, where he kind of lacked in that, and he's very confident. Just imagine how this Orton's going to be as a heel, and especially to Cody as his first opponent. So yeah, just really excited for the future moving forward. Another solid episode, just really ready for Bad Blood to get here already. I really wish it was this Saturday and not next Saturday. But yeah, comment below, let me know your thoughts on this week's episode of SmackDown. If you made it this far, please leave a like. I would greatly appreciate that. And hit that subscribe button, as I am trying to grow into my YouTube career. We have The Penguin coming out tomorrow. About to go see The Wild Robot, so that review will be out pretty soon. We got Agatha All Along, the finale of Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. That and a bunch more that are heading towards this channel. We also got the Raw reviews, and of course, Bad Blood will be covered here as well. And until next time, guys, I'll see you here at Lemon Studios.